I can remember going on the beach at Studland. I must have only been and that lovely smell of the sea that you get, it's never left me. As boys, we were always on the sea, fishing. Used to be a gang of us out at night with our dinghies, fishing for bream and goodness knows what. So I've always been very close to the sea. I went to sea with a fisherman from Swanage called Morris Lane, who was quite a famous fisherman in his day. He was a wonderful fisherman, a hard taskmaster. You had to cycle 3 miles to Swanage to get the boat first thing in the morning, 3:30, and if I was 2 minutes late, I copped it. He had absolutely no fear of the sea whatsoever. Some of the weather, we used to go to sea in a 32-foot open boat, no watertight deck or anything. We only used to use a back axle out of a car or a lorry or something, and you only had a compass to navigate with and a clock, time, and we used to take marks off the shore where our gear was to and all the rest of it. So really that was the start of my career, and the grounding that I had with him, looking back on it, was due to my success in later years, I think. We only used to work 120 pots a day, but we used to haul them 3 times a day. On the spring tides we would only haul them twice a day. Then I look back at it, we used to get 200 or 300 pound of lobsters on the first tide, and on the second tide we'd do much again. At the end of the day, if you'd done well, you'd had 1,000 pounds of lobsters out of 120 pots. Now, people do not believe me when I say this. It was like that. We were fishing in such a, you wouldn't have said this at the time, environmentally sustainable way, in as much as our gear was all natural fibres. The rope we used was sisal or manila. The pots were covered in net, which was sisal or manila. We used to use an awful lot of tar. Everything was tarred to preserve it, but of course even the manila and the sisal, you got 6 months out of it. That was it, because you never fished the winters. You couldn't. The gear was not sophisticated enough to be able to do so.